Well, good evening, everyone. It is 9 o'clock on the dot, I think, or thereabouts. It's going to be a short one tonight, just thinking about change. How much of life is change? Every day, every hour, all the time. And I remember and think about people always saying, "Oh, I hate change." And really, life is actually all about change, isn't it? Or life actually is change, period. All the time. It's always change. So resisting it or hating it or not liking it is just going to cause you chaos and a headache. I think uh, life is change. There's always, excuse me, there's always change going on, whether it's weather, whether it's people in your life, whether it's cars, houses, jobs, no jobs, changes in jobs, um, marriages, divorces. When you think about it, there's so many things that change in a lifetime, and they do it one day at a time. And change. I've kind of always liked the idea of that things would change. I guess I'm just an optimist. I used to think that any change was good, like good changes would be coming. Hey, Erlene, and that's kind of how I think about it, I guess, and I always did. I always welcomed change. I maybe because I would feel probably bored if it wasn't a constant change of things going on. So I guess I just think about it that way, and and I guess that's why I always thought it was ironic that people would say, "Oh, I hate it. I hate change." They want things to stay the same all the time. But really, nothing ever does. Like, there's just no such thing as everything staying the same. Nothing ever does. And to even wish that is like not living on this planet, because no matter what, it's going to change. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's hot, it's going to get cold. If it's cold, it's going to get hot. If it's day, it's going to become night. If it's night, it's going to become day. I mean, there's always going to be change, no matter what. And you got to just roll with it. You got to, you know, kind of be happy that there is change, right? And hi, Jonathan. Hey, Linda. And I think that's the thing that is good when you think about it is if you welcome it, if you are open to it, if you embrace it, you're going to have a much better life overall because change comes about almost it can become any moment, obviously, and it's a good thing. Change is a good thing. The whole um, COVID and then other things that are going on in the world, it's always about change. And when you can roll with it, oh, excuse me, when you can, I guess, accept it, like that this is a constant, it's a lot better. It's something that you can feel positive about then, and welcoming it actually makes it even better when you can welcome it. I think that's the thing that's nice about change is you don't have to look at it like a negative at all. Even if it's something you don't care for, it will bring something else into your life. So you can always choose to look at it differently. There's a woman named let me think, what's her name? Oh boy, excuse me, I keep yawning. Oh boy, I can't think of her name. Anyways, she's got a book and she talks about how when you can, it's called Loving What Is, I think, something like that. Um, when you can love what is, like whatever that change is, then you can have a much better life. And it's kind of nice when you think about that because, hey, Rich, um, if you're going to love what is, even if it doesn't feel good at the moment, or it's something that initially feels negative or maybe not pleasant, then, then you can, if you can learn to love it, I think that's going to give you a lot more happiness, a lot more of a feeling of acceptance of that change as you move forward. Oh, my battery's dying. Yeah, I know. So that's kind of my thought for the evening. And today is change. Change is inevitable. Change is constant. Um, you can welcome change. You can love it. You can actually choose it. How great is that? You can choose change. You can really you can do a lot in your life if you're willing to be open to all types of changes that come about. And as you move forward in life, a lot of changes will come. Everything from moving to, um, you know, like I said, jobs, no jobs, maybe change cars, maybe, life changes with relationships, um, almost anything. I mean, for that matter, change can be something as simple as, hey, I'm going to change the color of the walls in the bedroom or the living room or the dining room or the foyer or whatever in your house. It can be a simple thing like that to make a change, to make something different. And it gives you a kind of a new feeling when you change something. It can be a simple thing too, like sometimes I just like decide to change how the sheets on my bed are. I'll go from one color to another completely different color. Just because I like the change. I just want to make that change happen. And I like that. The- I like that, I can just decide something and then just do it. And yeah, the unknown. To obtain the unknown, you must be the unknown. You can be the unknown. And you know what? It's okay. Not knowing is a good thing. And it keeps you on top of your game, right? So make those changes, guys. And let's see, I'm going to look up in the sky over there. The sun is definitely gone. But you know what? It's still there somewhere, out in California somewhere. So that's a change into the evening. So you guys remember the sun is always shining, and change is good. Embrace it, love it, and have a good night. Love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.